Hey dudes, and welcome back to my freaking channel. It's Julianne and we are back at it with another monthly plan with me. It is the end of June, which means it's time to plan for July, and for this month's theme I decided to go with a nautical decor theme. So not a straight up nautical theme, but heavily based in home decor. I was heavily inspired by a potential trip I'm going to be going on, and also AmandaRachLee's theme is a shell theme I think she did in August of like maybe a year or two ago. I'll link it down below. It's amazing. But if you guys are here to plan with me, make sure you have your stationery ready, and if you guys are here just to relax, make sure you have a snack, a cold beverage because it's so freaking hot outside, and let's get on with the video. For this cover, we're just gonna get started by drawing in some rope to frame the page. Pro tip, you want to make it fairly loopy and curvy because if you don't, then they kind of look like worms. And I mean, I suppose worms are like nautical adjacent, but this is a nautical decor theme, and there ain't no worms in my decor, so I recommend a loop or two. Also, I've decided to get really fancy with the lettering this month. It's been a while since I went this hard on lettering, but I felt like this theme really screamed a certain style of lettering that I just couldn't ignore, so naturally and obviously, I had to go for it. Gotta trust the gut, you know? And also, I just think that the letters in July are super pretty. Is it because the first three letters are also the first three letters of my own name? Am I that narcissistic? Maybe. These are the real questions. I'd also like to quickly mention that I wrote down the correct month this time around. I know last month I wrote down July, but it's also July this month, so we're just gonna have double the July and no June. I'm glad that we can all agree on that. Underneath the lettering, I'm just drawing this cute little calendar on some faux weathered parchment and some seashells. Quintessential nautical decor. And yeah, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I'm usually anti-mini calendar because they're really tedious and I don't really see a point to them. But I really wanted to draw some cute weathered parchment so the calendar stays. For the coloring this month, I'm using a combination of Tombows and Crayola Supertips. I'm honestly in love with Supertips. I don't talk about them enough because I'm usually always using my Tombows, but they're just amazing because they're so affordable and they have a lot of utility. If you're just getting started bullet journaling, Tombows are kind of expensive and they come in only like little packs, so I do recommend getting the Supertips if you're on a budget and you're just getting started. Unfortunately, they do not have like little codes the same way that Tombows do, but I'll link the big pack because the pack is like $14, or if you get a smaller pack, it's like $7 and you get a billion colors. At the bottom of the page, I'm drawing in some nautical decor motifs that I'll be using throughout the entire spread. We're going to be drawing a lot of books and seashells and other nautical paraphernalia, and I was obsessed with this show called Instant Hotel. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. Let me know in the comments below if you have. We can totally talk about it because it was honestly so much fun. Basically, it's a show about who has the best Airbnb, and there were a lot of beach houses, and the best ones always went full force with their nautical decor theme. Like, if you have a house that's called like a tree house or a beach house or any of those things, I feel like it comes with a built-in theme, so you gotta go full force with it. I have plans to go to a beach house this summer, but if it's not full force nautical decor themed, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Going home immediately. Moving on to the other side of this cover, I'm just going to again add in the rope to frame the page, and then I'm going to draw in some like wall decor. So my highlight section is going to be a wooden sign, and the goal section is going to be a frame on a wall mantle. To draw a wooden sign, it's essentially just a square with some jagged edges. Just keep in mind where you want each plank to be because that's where you're going to bring your jagged edge just in a tad bit more. On the actual sign, I'm going to draw some seashells and also a starfish because for this theme, I did a lot of Googling and a lot of researching in like the online catalogs of home goods and Pinterest for like beach homes. And from my research, I discovered that people will just glue shells to just about anything and then they call it nautical or beach theme, so that's my game plan here. My adaptation is staying true to the source material. Like I mentioned earlier, for my goal section, I'm drawing a wall frame on a mantle, and mantles are really just something that you put knickknacks and decor on anyway, so I thought it would fit really well with this theme. And again, I'm just throwing in some seashells and starfish everywhere, and also this like little coral guy that I kind of regret drawing because it was just like so complicated, and I really wanted to because I saw a picture on Pinterest with it, but do not recommend. However, I do recommend including this jar with seashells in it because it's just so dang cute. it'll be making a frequent appearance in this theme. After the jar, I'm just going to draw some starfish onto this faux wall because I did see that a lot in my little research. And also this spot just felt kind of empty on the page, so I just decided to give it some filler. For the colors this month, I decided to go with a sort of periwinkle blue, coral, and tan color. I wanted to emulate Nautical vibes because those colors are usually just primary colors, but I'm usually more attracted to muted tones. And again, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll know that I love grounding all my colors in with a neutral tan. And here is where I usually plug my stickers that go along with this month's theme. And I plan on having a little sticker shop update soon, so keep an eye out for that, and these stickers will be linked in the description box below as per usual. Also, everything else that I'm using will be linked down there, all the Tombows. I'm going to try to leave all the codes there so you guys know exactly what I'm using. And also the washi tape. I get my washi tape from the Washitape shop. I also have a code that will be linked in the description box below if you go on a discount. And if you're anything like me, you love a discount. I'm a frugal queen, so definitely check that out as well. With my new job and also doing stuff for this channel, I'm basically filming, editing, and doing voiceover like all the time, so it's really important that I have the space to be able to make all my due dates and map out when things need to get done in order to meet those due dates. For the lettering on this page, I'm just going in with the same type of font, and at the top of the page, I'm just again gonna draw some more seashells and some more bugs. For the seashells, it's really easy to get lost while drawing, so I highly recommend starting off with simpler shapes and then working in towards the details. I know that personally I had a lot of issues just trying to draw them straight up. Also, I found that adding in the little detail lines for shading really helped add a lot more dimension and life to the shells. Besides the books, I'm also drawing this little message in a bottle, and I don't know why, but I always think about this when I go to the beach. They're just so cute. Like, imagine how cute it would be finding a legitimate message in a bottle, but you know, there's also probably like disease and like the plague inside there, so a little less romantic. But anyway, I've been meaning to talk to y'all about this. So for the past few months, I've been really trying to find the balance between my channel, my shop, my job, and I've just been wanting to make more videos here, but videos like this take so much longer, and I'm not sure how many well-planned videos I can make a month. But I found that posting studio vlogs and stuff has not only been a lot easier, but also a lot of fun for me. I posted a couple in the past, but I didn't really super commit, so I wasn't really sure how people felt about them. So I've been wanting to branch more outside of the bullet journaling into the more general art world. And don't get me wrong, I'm always going to be making monthly plan with me's, but bullet journaling isn't my passion. Art is. And don't get me wrong, I do love bullet journaling. I wouldn't make these videos if I didn't, but I just don't want to pigeonhole myself and lose passion for it because of that. And so yeah, what do you guys think of like a few studio vlogs and art content a month along with the plan with me's? They're a lot easier for me to do, and I know I can post more consistently that way because I'm an artist by trade, so I have a lot of content to post for studio vlogs. And yeah, I know the usual content for bullet journal creators are like doodle with me's, pen pal videos, and other bullet journaling or journaling content, but that's just not my passion. I have no interest in that at all. So yeah, I just want to know your guys' feedback. Let me know in the comments below because I really do value your guys' input. Yeah, let's have a small discussion about that. Okay, sorry for all that. I know it was long, but now we are finally moving on to the trackers page. At the bottom of the page, I'm just drawing in this little lighthouse figurine. Figured a beach-themed house would have something like this lying around somewhere. And for the content to-do list, I again went with the weathered parchment. It's so much fun to draw paper like this. Like, I've been really into drawing paper recently, if that makes any sense. So I might have a stationery theme coming up soon. We shall see what I'm gonna do about that. I'm pretty committed to my Google Calendar and Notions combo for content planning. I like using this content to-do list as a place to jot down and sort out all my ideas for what I want to do for the month. For the rest of the page, I'm just going to again fill up the space with rope and shells, and you know me, every page I leave has to feel claustrophobic. I simply cannot stop. And for the rest of the trackers, I'm again just going in with the habit tracker all the way on the right, and all the way on the left, I am going to create a small line a day section. For all of July and August, I'll be in New York, so I want to have a place to look back on and see what I was doing, like what I was up to or how I was feeling that day. For the header of my line of day section, I'm creating another wooden sign, and of course it has to have all the seashell goodness that we included earlier.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona.
Moving on to the weeklies, I'm going to be making a Dutch door layout because for my first 2 weeks in a new city, I just want a little bit of consistency and I don't really want to have to worry about creating a spread to cater to anything specific. I'm not doing anything fancy, I'm just going to go with some nice big generic boxes. These guys got some nice versatility and utility to them. But of course, I couldn't just make any regular old boxes. I decided to intertwine some rope and also created some dangly shells. And I made the mistake here that I warned you guys about in the beginning. I didn't add enough loops to these ropes, so they did end up looking a little bit like worms, which, I mean, I'm mildly horrified by. But it's okay, things happen. I think that overall it's still a really cute layout, and I had a lot of fun trying to figure out like the best way to place everything.
I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know.
At the top of the page, I'm again going in with the same header and also the books and shells. While creating this spread, I was like really tired and super out of it, so I didn't really get as creative with it as I would have liked to. Looking back now, there's a lot of opportunity here for you guys to put your own creative spin on things, like maybe drawing a life preserver or a telescope or binoculars, tons of other things to really make this spread your own. I wanted to go for more of a cozy vibe, so that's why I have all the books around. And in my head, I have this very specific vision, like it's a very dreamy vision of a writer in their beach home, lots of linens, seashells collected in jars, candles, that type of thing. I don't know, I have a really overactive brain and imagination, so a lot of my themes come from these like weird storylines that I pull from my head. You know, actually, that specific vision very much comes from a movie that my mom used to watch all the time. I think it's called Something's Gotta Give with Diane Keaton and Jack Nicholson. I don't know. I gotta Google that. But that whole movie, that vibe is the vibe I'm going for in this theme. Here, I'm just creating a little notes section. Since this spread is going to be covering the span of 2 weeks, I created 2 separate boxes just to keep things a little bit more organized. Thank you so much for watching my video. It means the world to me. Really, you guys have no idea how appreciative I am of all the support and the love and the feedback, because as these videos get harder and harder for me to make, just that support really helps me keep going when things get a little tougher. So I really appreciate that. And if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. Also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Apparently it helps. I'm not really sure how, but it apparently does. And also leave me a comment, because I love the comment section. Just check out the description box below. It has my sticker shop there, has my Instagram account, has my sticker shop account, it has all the links to all the goods, and I think that's it. Also, I have a Twitter now, so check that out. I don't post on there often right now, but I will be posting there more often. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.